television.
Greetings, I'm your Glenn Beck of Current Music The Long Wannabe, and this is a song which really pisses me off. Why does growing up suck? I'm not talking about we as people growing up, but as a band. Why does growing up suck? Especially in pop-punk music. Pop-punk bands, when at a youthful age, are full of bright ideas and raw energy. Then they grow up and their music becomes less interesting and tedious. Just look at Sum 41. Now, I love Sum 41, but their recent work, The same thing can be said about Simple Plan. When at the start of their career, Simple Plan was a whiny, pathetic excuse for a human being. Every song had an extreme issue, whether it was about parents not understanding them, life being a nightmare because they're a kid, etc., etc. I swear, they had so many emotional problems, you swear they went to Degrassi. Up until now, Simple Plan has evolved from that whimpering puppy into a quite astoundingly boring band. I've listened to their recent stuff and I like maybe one or two songs. Everything else is just blandy bland bland. I stopped listening after their latest single entitled This Song Saved My Life, which is kind of like their Adam song, except instead about a kid committing suicide, it's about kids thanking Simple Plan because their music saved one's life. Can you see why I'm not touching this one? But the point of discussion is, Simple Plan just isn't interesting anymore. Proof could be supplied with their song Astronaut, a piece so dull you'd swear it was part of Comedy Week on YouTube. So let's blast off into this mindless drawl which is Astronaut by Simple Plan.
Altitude velocity light, 7 point down, 500 feet. Primary engine at 70%.
I obviously was supposed to read that quote, but it was so scrunched together I had no idea how to make out the words.
Flight dynamics confirms you are clear to initiate primary descent burn. Initiating primary burn. On my mark. Mark. Capsule, do you copy? Capsule, do you read? I think we lost them.
Is this a music video or a deleted scene from the upcoming movie Gravity?
Can anybody hear me? Or am I talking to myself? My mind is running empty in this search for someone else.
Well, it appears as though Simple Plan didn't lose their whiny teenage messages. This one seems to be about being alone in the universe.
Doesn't look right through me. It's all just static in my head. Can anybody tell me why I'm lonely like a satellite?
You do know people go up into space to work on satellites, right? Therefore, they aren't so lonely.
'Cause tonight I'm feeling like an astronaut, sending SOS from this tiny box.
Oh yeah, because I could totally see someone like John Glenn calling an SOS down to Earth because he's so lonely. What's next? Neil Armstrong making a phone call that he has to pee?
Am I lost? I'll signal when I lift it up. Now I'm stuck out here and the world forgot.
Jeez. Either Houston made some cutbacks or we just suck as a planet.
Can I please calm down? 'Cause I'm tired of drifting round and round.
You kinda can't if you're stuck up in space and we forgot about you. You were made to stay up there and suffer.
Can I please calm down? I'm deafened by the silence. Is it something that I've done?
No! Because what kind of thing would you have done to have made NASA decide to abandon you?
I know that there are millions. I can't be the only one who's
I know he's not being serious here, but this astronaut simile is terrible.
so disconnected. It's so different in my head. Can anybody tell me why I'm lonely like a
Because you're Simple Plan and you're never pleased.
'Cause tonight I'm feeling like an astronaut, sending SOS from this tiny box, and I lost our signal when I lifted up. Now I'm stuck out here and the world forgot.
It just occurred to me, why is this astronaut walking around some lonely desert? Is the planet supposed to look like a desert, or is he not really an astronaut walking around and he just perceives himself as an astronaut? You know what? This music video does not deserve my pondering.
Can I please calm down? 'Cause I'm tired of drifting round and round.
Angels and Airwaves called. They want their act back.
Can I please calm down? Now I lie awake and scream in the zero gravity.
Metaphors don't work this way. Either he's a lonely astronaut in space who NASA abandoned, or he's a lonely kid on Earth. Pick one or the other.
And it started to weigh down on me. Whoa, let's abort this mission now.
What mission? If you were forgotten, shouldn't the mission be on forfeit?
Can I please calm down? So tonight I'm calling all astronauts, all the lonely people that the world forgot. If you hear my voice, come pick me up. Are you out there? 'Cause you're all I've got.
That's the line that broke me. So Simple Plan is telling me that he's a lonely astronaut in space who is trying to communicate to other lonely astronauts in space who just happen to have been abandoned by NASA as well, and they need to get together in order to survive and feel better in the universe. That doesn't compute!
And tonight I'm feeling like an astronaut, sending SOS from this tiny box, and I lost our signal when I lifted up. Now I'm stuck out here and the world forgot.
$50, that's a mirage.
'Cause tonight I'm feeling like an astronaut, sending SOS from this tiny box to the lonely people that the world forgot. Are you out there? 'Cause you're all I've got. Can I please calm down?
Well, that just ruins the stupidity of the video by making it even stupider. Even the video knows it's a stupid metaphor.
Please, 'cause I'm tired of drifting around and round. Tired of drifting around. Can I please calm down?
And they exploded to pieces because it turns out they were in space after all.
Can I please calm down? Can I please calm down?
Fuck you, video. This song is just pitiful. Everything about it is weepy and pathetic. I've listened to songs about people feeling alone in the world, and they didn't have this weird astronaut metaphor pinned to it. Simple Plan made a song which obviously needed more gravity added to it. Puns. And they cobbled together some astronaut POV. It only makes the song worse because it's a cheap way out of making the standard Simple Plan song sound better. It doesn't make it better, but instead, it makes it more cringeworthy. I'm the long wannabe, and remember, if it's current mainstream music, I am almost always bound to hate it. Thanks for watching.
And I think it's going to be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me back again to find I'm not the man they think I am.